Have you had a chance to get onto the track yourself yet?
I got 3 laps in before the brakes locked up. So they're still screwing with it.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you doing little laps over here.
Trying to figure it out.
Gotcha. Hello.
All right, here we go again. And you've got an instructor, show you're good. All right, be safe and have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty disappointing.
Yeah. That sucks.
Right?
Does that happen a lot, or?
No, it's a new booster.
Oh, okay. What are you pointing at?
That instructor, I know him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was talking to this guy because he was kind of late to slow down on that corner when he was signaling us to pass when we shouldn't have passed him.
Yeah.
And he said he saw the flag too late and he wasn't sure.
Doesn't matter if they wave the flag or not.
Yeah.
You can't take that if he gives it to you either.
Yeah. So he apologized for that.
I told you we'd catch him though.
Yeah, you did. You called it.
When you start getting stuff right, that's what happens.
Yep.
The people who used to pass you don't pass you anymore.
Yep. Hopefully my driving's not scaring you too much.
No. We're making good progress, man.
Oh yeah.
But you better grab a towel for your tears because this is the last run you get me. You gotta go by yourself next one.
Yeah, I'm nervous for that one, but I think I'll be alright.
The only key is to be safe.
Yeah. I know not to brake in my turns, accelerate if I need to, and I think I'll be good. After this run especially, I think I'll have to. How long have you had the RX-7 for?
People ask me that. I gotta figure out when my daughter went to college. Probably 10 years.
Okay. It's probably when they weren't as expensive as they are now.
What, those are expensive?
Yeah, oh yeah. RX-7s are super expensive nowadays. Any of those like 90s, 80s, even early 2000s JDM cars, the Japanese cars they're hard to find in good condition and they're just expensive.
Interesting. Well, race cars aren't worth jack shit, so.
Right, yeah.
It's got a $10,000 engine in it and probably would only get about that for the whole car when I try to sell it.
You'd be surprised.
All right, so you hit it on the head as far as what you need to work on.
Yep.
Corner entry speed.
Oh yeah. Make sure I brake harder on the turns
Yeah,
that I need
well,
to brake
you either
hard on.
brake longer
Uh-huh.
or you brake harder.
Okay.
And braking harder is better because you don't drag your brakes on the rotors all the time and heat them up and lose them. So it's more efficient to brake harder. Stay out. Than it is to brake longer. Harder. That's not you hitting the brakes?
I think I held my brake a little too long there, but I did hit my gas once I realized it.
Yeah, you don't want to start turning until you're off the brake.
Okay.
So get off the brake sooner and just hit it harder. Let this guy go by. brake, on the gas. On the gas. There you go. Good turn. Stay out.
Keep wanting to come in.
Gas up, gas up, gas up. Turn hard and gas. That was perfect. That was stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. And good track out. Very nice. Good turn. Dial in and start throttling up. Throttle up. Stay on the gas. All the way in. Awesome. Yeah, so far so good. Off the brake. Stay out. No gas. Turn hard. You're too hot there.
Yeah.
Gas, 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 gas. Gas. Turn hard. Gas. It's still just a little too hot. Gas. Brake. Cone. Gas. Gas. Now. Gas. There you go. Crack out. Let it go. Doing well here this session. Brake hard. Harder. Turn. Off. On the gas. All right. A little bit of gas. A little bit of gas. More gas. There you go. Turn. Throttle. Awesome. That's 2. You hit that twice. Don't be so jerky there. Dial in and throttle up a little bit. Stay on the throttle. Stay on the throttle. Stay on the throttle. There you go. Good. Off the brake. No gas. Out, 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 out. Turn and gas. You should stay out a little bit farther.
Okay.
Brake hard. Turn in now. Throttle. There you go. Like that. See how much better that sets us up here?
Yeah.
Throttle. 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 Stay outside a little longer on that one so you can straighten this out. Turn. Throttle. Throttle. You're getting it, brother. Throttle. Good. Brake. Turn now. Throttle. Full throttle. Stay on. Smooth. 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 There you go. Stay out a little longer here. Now start dialing. Tighter. Throttle up hard. Hard. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Tight. Don't lift there ever. You're not braking enough. I don't care who's behind us. Throttle. You got to stop doing that.
Okay.
Drive your own thing. Brake. Turn now. Missed it. Throttle. Brake. Throttle. Stay out. Brake. Go to the cone and stay to the right. Let that guy by. I don't know what happens down here. You kind of brake harder, turn, throttle. When you get anxious, you start skipping steps. Throttle. Brake, turn now. Throttle. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. That's okay. Nice and smooth. Throttle. Track out. Good. Good. Brake! You gotta brake sooner there. And don't ever brake while you're turning. Throttle. That's something that we use, but you don't want to.
Okay.
I don't know why you're not braking at that end of the straight sooner. Turn faster. Turn sooner there, yeah. I mean, if you don't brake properly there, you end up in the sand or the tire.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Throttle. Wait. Now go. And full throttle. That's where I want you there. See, we get going faster. Brake. Turn. Throttle. That wasn't bad. You just have to hit the throttle.
Yeah.
Turn now. Throttle. Smooth. Good. Tight. Get tight. Stay on the throttle. Now brake! Off the brake. No gas there. Throttle. No gas in that corner. Let the hill slow you down. Brake. Turn now. You need to brake harder. Throttle. You need to brake harder there.
Okay.
You need to brake harder pretty much everywhere.
Okay.
Throttle. You say you're nervous, but you don't act like it because most people, when they're nervous, they brake. Off the brake. A little early. Full throttle. Brake. Off the brake. Throttle. You're doing well. I don't understand the braking thing. Brake, turn now, throttle, full throttle. Good. I like that better. You see how you turned in later there?
Yeah.
I think you should do that.
Okay.
Careful here. Yep, go ahead. Stay out. No gas! Now turn and hammer it. Turn now. See how much better that is?
Yeah.
We'll do that! Throttle. Stay out. Now go. Full throttle. Brake. Go. Stay out. Throttle. 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 Stay out a little longer. Okay, now go to the cone. Go to the cone. No. Off the gas. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. To the cone. That's why we don't want you to lift there. When we say go to the cone, I mean go to the cone.
Yeah.
Not kinda. Stop giving it gas there. You're fucking this part up. Throttle
On
now.
that left turn, I shouldn't give gas?
Not in the middle of that turn,
Okay.
because then you end up too fast when you need to actually turn.
Yeah.
Turn now. You need to brake. Let it go, let it go. Don't forget to brake there. Throttle. Throttle. Throttle, full throttle. Brake. Off the brake, start your turn. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Throttle. Brake, turn now. Throttle. Throttle. Brake. Careful here. You actually have to brake. Out. In. There you go. Good. Not bad. Progress.
Yeah.
You're a cool down. Stop tilting your head. Stop tilting your head.
Okay.
And relax. That's part of it. Oh, what am I doing? You're taking away the sensation of what's going on because you're moving your body.
Uh-huh.
You see the racing seats?
Uh-huh.
You see the racing seat belts.
Uh-huh.
Can they move their body?
No.
Don't move your body. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you're taking away your seat of the pants feel
Uh-huh.
because you're leaning with the car. So you're not feeling what the car's doing the way you should be.
Yeah.
You're trying to force the car to do stuff. Try to stay upright,
Uh-huh.
and then you will feel that, what we call seat of the pants, right? Now you're getting the G's telling you if you're too fast, too slow, offline, right?
Yeah.
It comes around. The braking thing, I don't get it. I've always had the reverse problem
Yeah.
where people brake too much. When we're going down the straightaways, when your car starts getting sideways at the end,
Uh-huh.
it's because of how hard you have to brake
Uh-huh.
in such a limited amount of time. And then don't turn the wheel while you're braking.
Okay.
Because that's what is spinning you. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You're making progress big time. We're definitely faster.
I think so.
It's like I say, the inconsistency with the braking is the thing that's most concerning to me, if I can put it that way.
Uh-huh.
Because, I mean, you're flying down that straightaway, and we've fishtailed at the end of it about 6 or 8 times now,
Yeah.
and you're still doing the same thing. Once in a while, not all the time.
Right.
And that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like we did that a lot more this time. Yeah, you want me to pull off this side here?
Yeah, that's fine. And then, yeah, I'm going to let you go by yourself without me. I want you to go slower
Okay.
than that.
Yeah.
But sometimes having a person in the car with you, it makes you feel like you need to perform for that person.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I always let my students go solo
Yeah.
at least once.
Yeah.
Because sometimes without that, some of your brain churning at 1,000 miles an hour will go away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Seriously, you're doing good. And you can tell I'm brutally honest. I would tell you if you were doing shitty. Right?
Yeah.
So, and we are having our moments. I don't know how to help you with that braking thing.
Yeah.
Self-preservation should solve that problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, whoa! Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, whatever. You know, that should make you more apt to slow down there.
Yeah.
And when you're getting uncomfortable, I think you're unhooking steps.
Uh-huh.
So it's brake, off the brake, start your turn, on the gas as you're in the turn, right? Lightly, like we're doing in fourth gear.
Yeah.
Okay, but the braking thing is what is hurting you the most, because when you get anxious and when you get nervous, you start carrying too much speed into the corner. So if you can bring that down, what you want to do is, who gives a shit about coming in the corner? This car's fast. So you've got good torque and everything. You'll be able to make up whatever you took extra time-wise going in.
Yeah.
If you're set up properly on the way out.
Okay. Yeah, I think the part of it, I think, is I'm not used to pressing the brake that hard, so it's.
Well, it's not necessarily just that.
Yeah.
It's, if that's the case, start earlier.
Yeah.
And you'll know when your pads start to go bad, the brake pedal gets softer and softer and softer.
Yeah.
So it's not like they just will go away on you. It happens over time. And that's what happens when you drag the brake. So you have those markers. You should not be in those markers when you start your braking. You should be well before that first marker when you start braking.
Okay.
And then you're going to be composed and comfortable going into that corner. Everything's going to be a little bit slower. And this turn down here at the end, we had that. And we started getting these S turns too when I had you turning in earlier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And when you finally started trusting me about hitting the gas.
Yeah.
And then you weren't jerky coming through there and over to that second cone that we hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's much smoother in there and much better, cleaner coming through there. This one here going up the top of the hill, we hit that right, what would you say, 40% of the time?
Yeah.
When we were turning in early.
Yeah.
You see that huge difference?
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, you gotta slow down enough to be able to turn in there. But compared to going past it with oversteer, I guarantee you, when we were turning in early and under control, you were freaking, I guarantee you, a second faster through that turn. Then going in fast and understeering and then having to correct, stay off the gas until the car hooked up, and then start back up the hill. See how much more that took than just braking properly?
Yeah.
And coming into the corner, right?
Right.
And then you don't have to do anything. It might be 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? And you know what it feels like now because we did it there.
Yeah.
So while you're driving, keep your head down the road, obviously, and then you're turning. Remember that the car is going to, there'll be a delay from when you start turning the wheel till the tires hook up and it starts turning, right? And your momentum, the faster you're going, is going to push you. That's what